Welcome everyone. Network is a new data center of today. With infrastructure spanning between cloud to edge to core, the network becomes a pivotal platform to interconnect these elements. Hence, in the digital transformation service spectrum, network transformation plays a cornerstone. Infosys is heavily involved in transforming many of its customers' legacy network to the new age digital network in partnership with Cisco. The partnership between Infosys and Cisco extends over 25 years. Our joint success lies in a shared vision of enabling organizations to transform into a thriving, living enterprises that are digital at the core. Though our 360-degree relationship, which began in R&D and application development services, today we co-develop solutions incorporating software-defined networks, various new age network technology solutions from Cisco to enable the new digital capabilities for our customers. In the process, we establish robust operating models and empower people for a live enterprise that continuously sustains, evolves, and flourishes. Let me welcome Tarang, Service Offering Head, Cloud Infrastructure Security Services from Infosys, Nick Holden, Vice President, Channel Partner Ecosystem from Cisco, to have an entertaining conversations which enlightens us into the network transformation world. Welcome, Tarang and Nick.
Hi.
Hello, Pandy. Good to see everybody.
So, Nick, a question to you. As I mentioned, that Infosys and Cisco has started the relationship in a 360-degree view, and now we are jointly innovating, co-developing more solutions. Can you please detail out that how this evolution happened and the journey so far with Infosys?
Well, delighted to be here today. Very excited to talk to everybody about our strategic relationship. Look, we're anchored in taking care of our customers. And our clients, our customers around the world have rapidly evolved their business requirements, particularly over the last 12 months, as we have seen dramatic change in business processes. It's more important than ever that we're innovating on behalf of our customers to help them change their business processes, help them change their workflows, help them modernize their application and their networking infrastructure to help them navigate the new way of doing business today. And I think our partnership has been grounded in deep technology innovation, and Pandy, that's working a lot with your team and obviously with Tarang's sponsorship to make sure that we are addressing those customers' needs and working together to understand the business needs of the customer as well as their technology architecture needs, and bringing the two together in a material way that really helps our customers solve some of their most profound and difficult business challenges. And that's why at Cisco, we're so delighted to have this partnership with Infosys, because your knowledge of the client, your understanding of cloud, as cloud has developed into a pervasive architecture for customers, your knowledge of how to manage and build a workflow, both at the application and infrastructure level, and bring technology to bear to help our mutual clients is world-class. And we're delighted to have been evolving this relationship over such a long time, and super excited as we get to the holiday season here in the United States and around the world to look to next year to continue to go deeper and wider in our partnership together.
Thank you, Nick. Every relationship takes a lot of time to evolve and a lot of hard work to put in place. I'm sure we are doing that together. Tarang, how would you characterize the 25 years partnership with Cisco? What are the most important milestones from the Infosys perspective?
Sure. So thanks, Pandi and Nick. It is great to be having this conversation. I know over the years, if you look at it, both the companies have grown, and today what we have is a very strong, as you mentioned, Pandi, a 360-degree relationship. Cisco is our customer. We do a lot of engineering services, integration and validation work for Cisco over the years. And we have evolved now to be a strategic partner of Cisco in the services that we provide. Similarly, we use Cisco's products, for our needs, and the third piece of that is that we provide joint solutions to clients, bringing the power of our joint solutions. As Nick rightly mentioned, ultimately for our relationship, the client is at the center, and how we can help the client on their transformation journey, realize their digital journey is key. How we take solutions to our customers and help them meet their business objectives. In the last 4 years, our joint wins have grown by leaps and bounds across verticals, and there is a marked change in the way we are engaging with clients. Through this year, one, as Nick rightly mentioned, the model itself has changed. The business model itself has changed significantly, and hence it is a time where both Infosys and Cisco are working more closely than ever to make sure that we are taking consultative selling and helping our clients in their digital journey. This year, we have been onboarded as the Global Cisco Managed Services Partnership Program as well. I'm very excited about that, and I'm sure that with this, we'll be able to deepen our partnership and take the right solutions to our customers in a much more efficient manner. The convergence of cloud, edge connectivity, software-defined network, cloud-first, internet-first connectivity needs, network automation, and intelligent network coupled with this old age current legacy network infrastructure has forced many enterprises to rethink and start building a more scalable network that connects clients, employees, and various resources, private and public, and on the edge, seamlessly, efficiently, and securely, anytime, anywhere, and in an always available mode. And enterprises want a single orchestrator to manage the enterprise-wide network. Um, so this is where I would say that the digital network transformation comes into play, and is very very essential component of today's enterprise.
It's a pretty long journey, isn't it? As I said earlier, the network transformation is a cornerstone for digital transformation. As a partners to develop and deploy digital-ready network infrastructure solutions, what is the strategy going behind this? How are you innovating and co-creating around these solutions today? This question goes to both of you. Please, articulate your point of view to the marketplace.
Well, thank you for the question. A great question. What we've learned is that right now in the world, data is the currency of value for our clients. Digital transformation is all about extracting data wherever it exists in the client's environment, whether it's in the supply chain, whether it's in the internally for the data center. Data is at the edge, it's at the core, it's in the application infrastructure, and it's at the enabling network architecture. What digital transformation really is all about for us is extracting that data, taking the analytics from the internal environment of our clients and helping them make decisions that optimize their business as they're trying to serve their customers and as they're trying to serve their own employees. So our solutions that we've built together are all anchored around digital transformation, bringing AI, bringing analytics to the edge, to the core, to the cloud, to make sure we're helping our clients make the best decisions possible to help them drive a more efficient operation, help them optimize the way they serve their clients, and help them manage their own employee experience of working for their companies, so that in turn, just like Cisco and Infosys are proud to be world-class companies, we're enabling our customers to be world-class at what they do through the collective capabilities of Infosys's digital transformation services, the solutions that you represent to the clients, of which Cisco is a key component of.
Thanks, Nick. And I agree with what you said. So I'll just add a couple of more points around digital-ready network transformation that you specifically asked about. The client needs information sharing and connectivity. No longer it is confined to the enterprise network. It is whether it is B2B or B2C, it doesn't really matter. It is very evident that customers are adopting digital so that they have new channels of growth. where they can reach their consumers or their businesses, partner businesses in a much more effective fashion. Similarly, pandemic has clearly shown that employees today are all working remotely, and in fact, you can think of every employee as working from an edge, or working from a remote location, right? So clearly, based on that, in my view, digital ready network infrastructure is absolutely critical for all of our clients to ensure that their digital journey is complete. You know, um, so what I see is that clients looking for solutions around how can they reach out to their consumers effectively. How do they ensure that they have the right information about those consumers to be able to give specific solutions and privatized or personalized solutions to customers. Similarly, from an employee standpoint, how do you enable ease of work? How do you ensure that if the employees are connected remotely, that the data is protected, that it is in a secure manner, and hence, our solutions jointly with Cisco are about seeing how we can address some of these business challenges that the customer has and how we can drive solutions towards that.
Thanks, Tarang. Nick, I have been hearing from you many times that Cisco is no more a hardware based company. You have been saying that Cisco is a software company. Infosys, on the other hand, constantly innovating in the market with many new offerings around Infosys Cobalt. How are you both combinedly developing certain new solutions around network and beyond network to address the digital transformation requirements of customers?
First off, Cisco is proud to be in the networking space, but we have innovated over the years to develop more and more technology and deliver that innovation through software. In fact, we talk a lot about it, and I have a banner behind me that talks about performing and transforming in terms of our partnering motion. The transformation part is about building intelligence into our technology that can be delivered in any way the client needs it to be delivered for them. I talked earlier the importance of analytics and AI for making the right business decisions. One of the things that we aspire to do is to go make sure we're having business conversations with our clients about their business issues, and do so with the vernacular and technology and a services portfolio that resonates with the line of business in our customers. And we do that much more effectively when we're aligned with company like Infosys, where we can bring our software innovation combined with our hardware innovation together in a way that is architected for the specific client's environment. So whether it's an autonomous vehicle company, whether it's a healthcare provider, or whether it's a retailer, we're able to go in together and talk about innovation both at the network hardware level, where we're putting more and more AI-based technology, more analytics-based technology into our silicon and into our hardware, but we're also delivering innovation through software. Whether it's innovation in collaboration portfolio, we just did a multi-day roadshow on our WebEx One portfolio, the platform we're talking about today, where we're using collaboration tools through software to enable us to reach out to our customers, reach out to our employees, reach out to our suppliers in new and different ways to make sure we're being much more efficient and effective and more business relevant to each of the different clients that we're engaging in. We've been innovating in things like SD-WAN, software-defined wide area networking. We've innovated in security with multiple software platforms, security platforms that can be ubiquitously leveraged throughout the enterprise environment, whether it's at the edge core or the cloud, as Tarang was talking through. So software is so critical to what we do. Management software, data center management, enterprise management, having a single pane of glass to orchestrate and manage that infrastructure tied into the application suite. We also acquired a number of companies. A great example that Infosys is working with extensively is a company called AppDynamics, which is an application performance management company that is heavily involved in a DevOps and heavily involved in looking at the application performance whether it's a cloud delivered application or whether it's an on-prem based application, looking at how the performance characteristics, how the workflow driven through the application into the network architecture is performing, so that we get new insights. Going back to the data and the value of data that we kicked this session off on, that data at the application level married with data from the infrastructure networking level enables both of us and the client to extract much more value out of the collective engagement to really help our customers as they try to navigate their digital transformation journey.
Thanks, Nick. It's a wide spectrum of offering and technologies. Tarang, how do you see this Infosys and Cisco offering evolving to address the current trends and challenges, especially with Infosys Cobalt? Where do you see these things are fitting in and helping our customers?
Yeah, this is a great question. Transformation today, if you look at it from a overall standpoint, the core theme is around customers becoming more digital. And what that really means is that cloud transformation is central to it, network transformation is central to it, service transformation is central to it, workplace transformation is central to it. So all of this are massive changes that the customer businesses are going through, and all of this needs to be done in a secure manner. So it's really a plethora of changes happening at the same time, and hence, Infosys has come up with the Infosys Cobalt offering, which is a set of services, solutions, and platforms that act as I would say, force multiplier for cloud-powered enterprise transformation. Infosys Cobalt helps businesses redesign their enterprise from the core and also build new cloud-first capabilities to create seamless experience in hybrid cloud across PaaS, SaaS, and infrastructure as a service landscape. In Infosys Cobalt, there are more than 15,000 curated assets. There is speed to market with over 200 industry cloud solution blueprints and AI-powered solutions. And the second part of Infosys Cobalt is also about having an Infosys Cobalt lab, where we are working with partners and creating industry leading pre-configured industry solutions. With Infosys Cobalt, regulatory and security compliance, what we call as secure by design, is kind of baked into every solution that is delivered. And then there's an exciting element with the Infosys Cobalt, which is around community leverage, where enterprises can rapidly launch solutions and create business models to meet changing market needs while complying with the most stringent global, regional, or industry regulatory and security standards. Thus, through this Infosys Cobalt community, various startups or partners or academia, gig workers, cloud developers can all come together and create unique solutions which can then be curated and be leveraged by Infosys customers. Of course, Cisco is a key partner in that journey and is part of our Infosys Cobalt offerings in terms of solutions, industry-focused solutions. And we are very proud to be working jointly and creating those solutions. I'll quote one example around, for example, Industry 4.0 is an area where we are working on solving challenges around manufacturing, just-in-time manufacturing or predictive maintenance, connected cars, and connected everything actually nowadays, but also transforming manufacturing, leveraging AR, VR, digital twins. And for that, we are leveraging Cisco's network infrastructure and management platforms, which Infosys brings in tools like Infosys Polycloud, which leverages the telemetric information, transforming it into business insights, and helps our customers resolve some of the critical challenges that the businesses face today.
Thank you, Tarang. Nick, today we see the network transformation focus in certain industries. As Tarang rightly pointed out, the Industry 4.0 evolution happening highly in manufacturing, where the focus on the network is very high. Similarly, there are many other verticals can also learn from this increased focus on the network. What are your thoughts on these areas?
It's a great question. I think the network, the connectivity in our customers and our clients has never been more important than it is today. We are all operating in a new way of doing business. We are manufacturing in a new way. We're managing our supply chain differently. We're working in a new way. I'm working from my home office here and have been for the last 9 months without dropping any level of productivity. In fact, what we've learned is that we've driven more productivity because of the new ways we're all doing business. So what we're seeing is the level of innovation to serve our customers differently, to accelerate that digital strategy. And there's some very famous quotes by one that's been used many times, with Satya Nadella from Microsoft was saying at the beginning of the whole COVID pandemic, he saw 3 years of digital transformation happen in 3 months. We certainly saw the same thing. So we're having to look at how do we serve the healthcare market differently. There's a clear, very clear example with things like telemedicine. I think before COVID, there was a huge reticence to see a doctor over video. Now it's a strategic imperative to see a doctor when you need to see a doctor, and technology it has enabled us all to click a link over a very secure infrastructure architecture and talk directly to a nurse or a doctor about whatever situation we need to, and at the same time have that doctor get access to medical records or x-rays or scans all over an infrastructure that is an application software and network architecture that is enabling them to service their patients. We've seen the same thing in the manufacturing sector. We have for a long time talked about the convergence of the OT environment and the IT environment in our manufacturing and industrial communities. It's real today. OT and IT are coming together. That operations technology that's driving the smart grid, or the OT that's driving the manufacturing shop floor environment, thanks to new technology, mobile technology, wireless technology, 5G technology, more pervasive infrastructure at the application network level, we're able to transform the business process of managing the manufacturing shop floor and in turn the supply chain, using technology in new ways, using cloud, using hybrid IT, simplifying the way our customers are building technology, talking to their suppliers, engaging with their customers, treating their patients, selling their product if they're a retailer online. The level of disruptive technology that we've been able to collectively bring to our clients is remarkable. And I think we're at an amazing time in all our careers that there's a huge opportunity to continue to accelerate the change management, changing the business process, digitizing our clients' environments, using the collective wisdom of the Infosys business process skills, services, solutions, and architecture lens that you have with your clients. I'm incredibly impressed with your abilities to sit down with clients and help them work through their workflows and how they can evolve their business processes, and then bring together the right enabling technologies in a combination of software, hardware, services to service their clients. And I think together Cisco and Infosys have an unbeatable combination to help us all address these new business issues that all our industries, whether it's healthcare, retail, vertical, autonomous vehicles, that are all being digitized, and information taken from the car to help that car become smarter, more secure, a safer drive. All of this is opportunity for all of us to lean into together and help the automotive company or the retailer or the healthcare provider or the manufacturing company become more efficient, become more effective, and in turn become more profitable and successful as we continue to navigate our way through the current market conditions.
Thank you, Nick. Tarang, how do you see this partnership with Cisco helping Infosys in its client digital transformation or business transformation journey?
So great question, Pandi. Obviously, as Infosys, we are in the business of solving customers' customers' business problems, right? And not just solving the business problems, but also many times defining what the customer's business problems are. Obviously, our solutions are based on all that problem solving, and it is across various industries and spread out across the globe in terms of how we can help our customers become global, as well as expand on their channels by which they can reach their customers. So Cisco is a key partner for us in this space, um, across network infrastructure, management software across industry segments. So in our solutions, we bake in Cisco's industry-leading products portfolio to our clients, and provide it for operations and transformation. While Cisco switching and wireless has always been and will be important solution components, there is great traction in various other offerings from Cisco, whether it is Cisco's SD-WAN, UCS for private cloud, context-based security, Cisco's ISE or ACI for data network fabrics. There are several set of offerings from Cisco, product offerings from Cisco, and the solutions that Infosys builds on top, which really are a great combination to help solve customers' challenges of today. Nick earlier spoke about App Dynamics, and that's another great application performance monitoring tool. It's a great area, as applications have been a core area of our business for a very long time, and App Dynamics complements the work we do in this space with its comprehensive feature set, as well as intelligent full stack observability. All of these are part of a Infosys Cobalt suite of services. So really excited to be partnering with Cisco, and I certainly believe that jointly we can make a difference in our customers' lives.
Thanks, Tarang. Nick, how does this partnership with Infosys help Cisco as an organization in your business endeavors?
I think the relationship with Infosys is has multiple levels of benefits for Cisco and our various stakeholders in the business. As I mentioned earlier, Infosys has unique relationships with clients. You are the client in some cases when you take over the client's application or cloud or core infrastructure. So your presence with many of our clients is deep and is profound. The portfolio of offerings that you have built inside the company allows you to consult with the client on their business processes. And I've never seen so much business process redesign than I have in the last 9 months because of the COVID pandemic, when we've been all forced to look at our business processes and change them profoundly and change them quickly. What I'm delighted to see is that Infosys' capability, particularly the capabilities in engineering and the capabilities in the cloud organization that both Tarang and Pandiya are running, you have invested in services and solutions capabilities to sit down credibly with clients at the highest level and advise them on how to evolve their business, how to evolve their business practices, how to evolve their business processes at the application and at the infrastructure layer. And Cisco wants to be a part of that. We're doing that as well. But I think when we can be more effective together in advising our client how to evolve their business processes and enable that move to a more digital-based and a more efficient and a more effective and a more secure environment if we're doing that together. So I'm delighted with the solution portfolio that we can represent to the client. I know that's the starting point. The richness of the engagement comes when our sales teams, our account teams are sitting down in a room together or sitting in a virtual room together right now over WebEx, talking about the business issues their clients have and how together we can solve those business issues for our mutual clients.
Thank you, gentlemen, both of you. Has been a great conversation with a lot of insights, a lot of technology, and offering talks. It's been a wonderful session, and looking forward to meet you in the next sessions. Thank you once again.
Randy, it was a delight to be with you and Tarang today. I got to tell you, I am so excited about our relationship. I think we've done a lot of great work this calendar year together. We're all in together to serve our clients' digital transformation needs. And I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to both of you this morning, and to the audience out there. This is a profound moment in time for us where we're really adding value to our mutual clients, and I really look forward to driving the success of our partnership together as we go into the new calendar year. So thank you.
Thank you, Pandi and Nick. It has been a fantastic conversation. I really loved and enjoyed this conversation. I have to say that this has been a very unusual year, but we've also seen exciting new opportunities in the business space, which we have jointly worked on and developed and helped our clients to sustain their business, and even to expand even during these times. So I'm really proud about our partnership, the way we are helping our clients get better by the day, and this has been really a phenomenal effort on the part of Cisco, on ensuring that we are able to bring together some of the best solutions together.